All right, let's jump right in today with a really interesting kit. The HGUC RX-80PR Pale Rider, the space-type version. This one traces back to the 2014 video game Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story, Missing Link. And it's a high-grade Universal Century kit, 1/144th scale.
That's right. And importantly, this was a premium Bandai exclusive release, so, not something you'd find in every store. It first came out back in 2017.
Okay, P-Bandai. That definitely adds to the appeal for collectors. So pricing-wise, it was listed at 2,000 Japanese yen initially. And for the US market, P-Bandai USA had it at $29.00 US. Seems pretty standard for that kind of exclusive HG, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Size-wise, it's about 12.5 centimeters, so roughly 4.9 inches tall, standard HD scale.
And good news for builders, no glue needed, just the usual PS and PE plastic construction, snap fit.
Exactly. And it's interesting because while it is its own distinct kit, it actually reuses quite a few molds from an earlier release. That would be the 2015 HGUC Pale Rider, the ground-heavy equipment type.
Ah, okay. So some shared DNA there. Precisely. It's a smart way for Bandai to give us these variations, and even though it's been out for a while, it has seen reissues. There was one in May 2021 in Japan, and it looks like P-Bandai USA is planning another release for November 2025.
Good to know for people trying to track one down.
And the mobile suit itself, well, it's got some pretty cool lore, part of the Pale Rider plan near the end of the One-Year War. It's sort of this prototype design that blends elements from GM units and Gundams, gives it a unique look.
Oh, you definitely see that blend in the design. So what exactly do you get in the box with this space type?
Well, you get the Pale Rider mobile suit itself, naturally.
Right, and weapons.
Yep, 2 beam sabers, and they come with those nice, vibrant pink beam effect parts. You also get a hyper beam rifle and a shield.
Okay, standard loadout. But wait, there's the big one, that giant Gatling gun. That thing looks massive. It's about 100 millimeters long, right? That's nearly 4 inches.
Oh yeah, it's impressive. Big ammo drum, flexible feed belt. It really dominates the look.
It totally does. And I noticed it comes with 2 different visors.
It does. You get the standard green visor and also a red one. That's so you can build it either in its normal mode or with the Hades system activated.
Ah, Hades. That's the key feature for the Pale Rider, isn't it?
Absolutely. The Hyper-Animosity Detect Estimate system. It's basically an evolution of the older exam system. It pushes the suit and the pilot right to their limits. It actually forces the pilot's neurotransmissions.
Sounds intense. And that's why the visor turns red.
Exactly. It signifies Hades is active maximum performance mode. For the kit itself, this translates into, well, good articulation. You get double-jointed elbows and knees, which is great for posing, especially with all that gear. And you can mount it on an action base, though you'll need to buy that separately.
Right, typical Bandai. Now, from a builder's perspective, are there any quirks or things to watch out for?
Well, the articulation is generally solid, like I said, but one common point people mention is the wrist joints. They're ball joints. And sometimes holding the heavier weapons, like that giant Gatling, they can get a little loose over time.
Okay, something to potentially tighten up then. Anything else?
The other thing is stickers. For some of the smaller color details, like the chest vents, some parts of the shield, it relies on color-correcting stickers. A lot of builders might prefer to just paint those details in for a cleaner look.
Gotcha. Standard HG stuff, really. So, how does this space type directly compare to the ground type kit you mentioned earlier?
Well, they share the same core body, essentially. The big difference is the equipment loadout, which defines their roles. Space type is all about high mobility, thrusters, that Gatling for assault in space. The ground type has different leg units, missile pods, that big cannon. It's more for, well, ground-based heavy fire support.
Makes sense. Different tools for different jobs.
Right. And one really neat thing, the space type kit actually includes the ground type's 90mm bullpup machine gun as a bonus part. You can build it and use it. But interestingly, the ground type kit does not come with the space type's exclusive weapons like the Gatling or the rifle.
Oh, that's a nice little bonus for the space type kit then. Gives you options. Well, this has been really insightful. If you're enjoying these kinds of deep dives into specific kits and their lore, definitely think about subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on future ones.
Yeah, that HADS system on the Pale Rider, it really makes you think about the whole concept of pushing pilot and machine synchronization to such an extreme. What's the real cost of that kind of performance in battle? It's fascinating stuff.
Absolutely. And just a quick heads up for everyone listening, this audio was generated using AI, specifically Gemini. If you happen to spot any mistakes or inaccuracies in the information we've covered, please do let us know down in the comments. We'll do our best to look into it and make corrections depending on our workload.